And it was very, very expensive. So my dad had 4 jobs just to keep us going. He was going to London, doing his normal job, which was IT at a railway station. And then he would come home, he'd be putting up for sales signs, vending machines, anything he could find a little bit of cash to, because it's so expensive.
Right.
Lewis Hamilton, a name you can hardly think away from in today's Formula One. The 7-time world champion has been a part of the Formula One grid since 2007 and has been a front-row runner ever since. But after a disappointing end to the 2021 season, the British driver has been quiet about his future in Formula One ever since. Will he still be around next season to try and conquer his 8th world title? Or would he be missing for the first time in 15 years? Do you want to know more about it? Stay tuned in this video. So without waiting any longer, hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on, because this isn't our first video and it is not going to be the last. That being said, let's dive into the future of Lewis Hamilton.
To break that mold has taken a long time. I've been here now, it's my 11th season. But I think in today's world, you have to transcend, you have to do something different, you have to show your uniqueness.
First, let's have a quick look at the 7-time world champion's history. When Hamilton was 8 years old, he began his driving career. At the age of 10, he won the British Kart Championship. Hamilton was accepted into the McLaren and Mercedes-Benz Young Driver Support Program 3 years later, where he received the assistance and support he needed to practice and develop his skills. Hamilton joined the McLaren F1 team in 2007. Only 1 point separated him from Finland's Kimi Räikkönen, who won the World Drivers' Championship in Hamilton's debut season. His 4 race wins that season tied Jacques Villeneuve's F1 record for the most victories in a rookie season. After an exciting season, he won his first championship in his second year at McLaren. Hamilton remained one of the best F1 racers in future seasons with McLaren, winning 2 races in 2009, 3 in 2010, 3 in 2011, and 4 in 2012. Hamilton made the decision to leave McLaren and join the Mercedes-Benz F1 team in September 2012. At Mercedes is where he really started to rack in the championships. He won the title in 2014, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20, bringing the overall number to 7. Impressive, right? What do you think was Hamilton's most impressive season? Can you name one in the comments? Let us know. What happened last season? Why Hamilton's future in Formula One is uncertain? Hamilton narrowly missed out on his 8th world title after a controversial win from Max Verstappen in the final race of the season. With 6 laps remaining, Hamilton appeared to be in the clear because Verstappen was 11 seconds behind him despite being on newer tires. When Nicholas Latifi slammed his Williams car into the barriers, the championship race blew wide open, forcing the use of a safety car to slow down the other cars and allow the officials to clean the circuit. Verstappen took advantage of the slower driving off all the cars to change to fresher tires, giving him greater traction and speed when the race resumed. Hamilton chose not to do this because doing so would have meant he had to restart the race in second place. Mercedes decided to keep their driver out on the grid and follow the safety car around the track as the laps progressed because it was unclear when the race would begin. 3 cars were between Verstappen and Hamilton when the FIA originally ordered unlapped cars to stay in their positions. But after that, race director Michael Masi did something that shocked everyone when he ordered lapped cars to overtake. Verstappen then restarted the race with 1 lap to go, using his fresher tires to make a daring pass on Hamilton. Verstappen survived Hamilton's counterattack to cross the finish line first and win his first world championship. Of course, this was the ending of an epic season and also the ending that every Formula One fan was dreaming about. Well, unless you are a Hamilton fan, obviously. What do you think about this race and the season ending? Was it fair or rigged? Bij de FIA? Let us know in the comments. Do you want to know a fun fact about Lewis Hamilton's 7th world title? In the 2021 New Year's honors, the Queen knighted Lewis Hamilton after he tied Michael Schumacher's record of 7 world championships, following in the footsteps of the following old F1 drivers: Sir Jacques Brabham, Sir Stirling Moss, and Sir Jackie Stewart. However, it took some time before the British driver was given his honor. The epidemic forced the suspension of the medal's investitures. But on December 13, 2021, he received his knighthood just 1 day following his excruciating title defeat to Max Verstappen in Abu Dhabi. So you can imagine Lewis Hamilton wasn't in the best mood to receive this medal, even though it's still a huge honor. Back to the main topic, what about Hamilton's future? Hamilton has endured a disappointing season so far. The 37-year-old hasn't won a single race and currently sits 102 points behind leader Max Verstappen. Hamilton has stated he is still on the mission and does not feel like I have to give it up anytime soon, despite rumors that he may quit the sport at the end of the current season or when his current contract expires in 2023. He said this in an interview with Vanity Fair. "I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered extending. I'm still on the mission, I'm still loving driving, I'm still being challenged by it, so I don't really feel like I have to give it up anytime soon. I'm built differently. I mean, I was built for this. It reminds me that people still don't know me. Even after all these years, people still don't know. So, alright, I'll prove you wrong again." Hamilton also warned pacesetters Red Bull and Ferrari that his only goal is to get Mercedes back to winning races. Did Sebastian Vettel retiring affect Hamilton's decision? When asked recently if Sebastian Vettel's announcement had made Lewis Hamilton consider his future, the British driver responded, "It doesn't. It's a reminder that I am in that part of my career that the people I came up with and race with for so long are starting to stop."
I wouldn't say it's strange. I think, here the people grow up and the drivers grow up to do NASCAR and IndyCar.
Right.
So just like it's in the NFL, for example, here you have, that's ours is soccer
Right.
in England. So, and then we only have one race here, and we've not had a race here for many, many years.
Toto Wolff, the head of Mercedes, recently confirmed that he had spoken with Hamilton about extending his contract, saying, "We chatted a few weeks ago about how far a collaboration can go, and the figure discussed was about 5 to 10 years, so I think we can get to 400 races. Why not 10 if you have to win the 8th World Championship as claimed?" So for now, it looks like Lewis Hamilton will be around for a longer time, but you never know. The world of sports is always an unpredictable world, and we can't say what it will bring us in the near future. What do you guys think? Will Hamilton quit after the end of the season, or will he still be around next season? A final fun fact to end the video. Hamilton was a true badass at driving a remote-controlled kart. It was very clear from a young age that Lewis Hamilton had a great talent for racing. Lewis's father Anthony gave him a remote-control car when he was 6 years old. Within a year, Hamilton placed second in an adult-only national race with an electric vehicle. He also took home the prize for the best rookie in the fuel division, which is impressive given the fact that he was at least 15 years younger than any other contestant. Hamilton remembers these moments and the satisfaction they gave him, even though he has won the Formula One World Championship 7 times. Without a doubt, when he excelled in the racing series, it was a feeling he would pursue again and time again. That being said, we hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. With that, the video comes to an end. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.